I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell. Hey, I can tell this the start of something fresh. Shout out Hex Revision and on the Hex, yes. I confess, Hexicans don't stress, cause as a community we want nothing. So tell me, are you in, or tell me, are you out? Do you want to win, or do you chase the clout? What is this really about? The treasury and lottery. If you meant dark tokens, you can get a part of it. So how does it work? Let me explain. First you buy the dark token, now you're in the game. Then you mint the dark and get a fuel cell. That's an NFT, one that earns yield. As long as you have it, it feels like magic. But if you vaporize the NFT, that's tragic. So most think crypto is a game. Are you here for the fame, or here to make a name? See, Hexicans reign, we create our own lane. I thought I told you, we the new financial gain. AGproject.io with the flow. And if you know what I know, then you know what I know. That's just how it go. Something like to support the team, the dream. Public service announcement, t.me/anti-gravity saga is the telegram. Tap in. It's for y'all. I'm talking AGP, anti-gravity project. I respect, staying true to the tech. We got the evil address and the pink Miss Will. Got the dark matter token going up, I can tell.
Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Cuatro Cinco Studios in my mom's basement. We've got Red Squirrel in the house, Oi Oi Pops. We got Smo Spider waving, and it is that time again. It is time for, I believe this will be our 7th. No, this will be our 10th. Our 10th lottery drawing out of 99, and it happens in about 10 minutes. So let me share the screen with you guys here. We've also been doing some tinkering with Pink Miss Well game, so we have some updates to share on that and more to come. We've been taking a lot of feedback from you guys on the game. We appreciate that, and so we're trying to see what we could do to improve it and make it more more user-friendly, easier for you guys. If we go right here to agproject.io, it's our favorite website in the world, and here's Saturn coming in, and it just kind of follows us through the screen here. If you go down, Saturn comes and says hello. It's just hanging out in the background. Here's the Pink Miss Well game, here's minting, here's a collective. But if you click on tools will open beta.agproject.io, where you can get to the lottery, the treasury, the evil address, and vaporize tab. So these 4 tabs are underneath beta.agproject.io. And if I refresh this right now, it says we are down to 9 minutes, 42 seconds before 2,420 is going to be paid out to, I believe, 1,937 fuel cells. I could be wrong, but that was the math we did on stream the other day. Here, let's play one more song here for you guys. Oh, and our developer is telling us that this update is ready for this one. Let me see if this goes from 10 tickets to 100 tickets. No, it still says max 10 tickets. It might take a second. And I might have to redeploy the front end contract as well. So it still says 10 tickets here, but we'll see. We will see what happens in just a little bit. We'll give it a second to cook. Yeah, let me see if I can. What's up, Hex Glenn? Hex Glenn's in the house. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah, so like I said, this lottery that's coming out in 8 minutes, 32 seconds is it's going down right now. In fact, I haven't jumped over to here and shared this one as well. See if I can just go to my profile. I want to say Yep, live lotto drawing right now. Drunf. There we go. Live load. There we go. Now we see if we can get some more kids in here hanging out. Again, like I said, go to adproject.io, connect your wallet, and you can mint when the minting window's open. You can win the lottery after you mint. You can get paid out by the treasury. The treasury's been very, very interesting. 33,000 dark have already been paid out to the Journey 1, Journey 2, and Journey 3 NFTs that we call fuel cells. And we have 325,000 dark that have been piled up in the treasury as a result of the minting. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. I'll throw the link up here to join if you guys want to join. Copy that one. Here you go. Elizabeth Mack is in the house. I bet you she's here to see how many she's won right here. Let's say kind of end with 100 pulse. Let's see here. Jump over to there. I'm gonna actually take this screen right here, Lotto Time. I'm gonna move it over here just so you guys don't see any secret stuff from the from the devs right now. I'm trying to go with that, and I'll just say right here, boom. Yeah. There we go. Let me jump back over to the countdown. You guys can watch that while I'm typing over here. We got 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes to go before we'll see. And I think we have some Journey 4s in this one right here, I believe. Yeah, I believe we do. We've got, if we go to Pulse Market app and we go to My NFTs and it signs us in, yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 chances of winning something in this wallet right here as well. So yeah, check to see how many J4s you guys are at right now. We're under 5 minutes to go. And like I said, I put the link to join in Telegram as well. There we go. I should have some music playing in the background for you guys. There we go. I think he thought that the dev was asking me to change the price to 100 pulse, but I was like, no, we need 100 tickets. So that's fun. That's really fun. Another thing is we've been hearing a lot of chatter over the radio from the collective, and the last time the collective was this busy, they turned on this evil scrape button right here that was where people were able to steal the evil addresses, lottery winnings, and roll them into the next jackpot. And the jackpots in Journey 3 were insane. They're totally crazy. And so now there's a lot of chatter, but not so much about the lottery winnings, but more so about the evil address having all of those fuel cells. Remember, the evil address has already minted 1,000 fuel cells. And so it's sitting on a crazy amount of yield, but it's set to receive an even crazier amount of yield in the future, especially because it's minted so heavy in Journey 1 through 4. Like like we were urging you guys as well. There we go. Let's see here. Give me a thumbs up. I'll just say that's okay. But I can show you guys a couple of updates right now on Pink Miss Well game. And soon we may have some updates from the collective hacking the evil address. So again, we're down to 2 minutes basically until this rolls over. We have 121,000 fuel cells were minted in Journey 4. Over 121,000. That's bananas. That's absolutely insane. Let's go back here. We got Smo checking stuff out. Yep. Here we go. Just a small group of us hanging out on a Saturday afternoon, checking to see if we won the lottery. Yep, down to 1:50 right now. And we'll jump into the Pink Miss Well game and some of the updates we did over there. And of course, we're still a few hours away from buttoning up a couple of things, but we can play a couple rounds. I can show you guys the changes we made over there as well. The market, we can talk about the market as well. Apparently, the market is calling in sick today. Apparently, the market thinks it's a Monday, and it's got a case of the Mondays. But so we'll get into that too. Excuse me. All right. And we'll get into the donation address as well with the collective. The collective is accepting donations in Pulse, and it'll be very interesting to see what it does with that Pulse. If it gets a little bit more of it, we can look at the address of that one, I believe. So here we go, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. Oh my goodness, guys, under 10 minutes, under 10 seconds almost. There we go. Holy guacamole. Yeah, people are making all sorts of deals right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bananas. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for the information to get called from the random number generator over on VRF chain link on base, and that will pop up here. We'll see this counter start all over again and count down the 11 days for the next drawing, which is going to be 3 times bigger than this drawing. So we got the big drawing, we got the bigger, which is 3x, we got the biggest, which is 6x. So 6 times biggest is going to be the last one. It's always the third drawing is always the biggest here, unless the evil bonus is in play, and then that kind of throws everything out the window. But here we go. Yeah, this is going right here. If any of you guys have refreshed your pages, and yeah, I'm gonna check on a couple of mine here and see if I see any winners yet. There we go. Signing into agproject.io, clicking on tools, going over to beta. Oh, I'm gonna sign into my Wi-Fi here. That'll help. You do need internet for this to work, in case you guys were wondering. Internet connection is very helpful when you're doing crypto stuff. All right, so now I'm connected to the old internet. Let's see. Eventually, this is going to refresh on its own. and change up. If I hit refresh right here on the screen, there we go. 11 days. This one's been paid. 11 days, 3 hours, 58 minutes, and 6 seconds. So, yeah, just under 11 days and 4 hours until the next lottery hits. And as you can see, this demo account that had 14 or 16 fuel cells did not win anything in the first drawing, as far as I know. It might update, but I doubt it. Let me know in the comments, guys, who has won. Tex T Armstrong's in the house. Ahoy, mates. Happy Saturday, y'all. And Retrostack says, hey, it's lottery day. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Thank you very much. Update, the waiting is over. Thanks, Pulse Ray. Bananas. Good afternoon. A great day for lottery. It is a great day for a lottery, my friends. A great day indeed for a lottery. Let me check the mystery box daughter address here, and we will see. We will see if we have any winners there from the J4s. So we'll connect to that one right there. And that one is. There we go. Let me refresh the page here. See if any of those will hit or one. Yep, the mystery box's daughter address has showing its winning. So if you guys check yours, that should show up. No, looks like the scrape button is still broken. Oh man, I am sorry to hear that the scrape button is still broken. It's still not giving you those sweet dark to scrape. I don't have any on this one either. Like I said, this one's got, I believe, 14. I counted here 14 of the J4s. The J4s are these beautiful ones with art from Elizabeth Mack, and she is, like I said, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's see, so 15 of these. I did not win any of these 15 right there. I'm curious to know the people that bought off of Pulse Market app, because we did have some of these for sale on Pulse Market app, and they're live lottery tickets as well. So if we scroll down here and we just look for fuel, we can also search for fuel in the search bar, but usually we're up here towards the front. We have been one of the higher traded NFTs so far on the platform, which is nice. We love to do our part and support these guys, and they've been so great in supporting us and adding dark as a payment option, payment method. So let me search fuel, and right down here, and then I click on priced. And there are 2 J4s for sale right now for 1.1 dark right here. So here's 2 right here. They may or may not be winners. There's like a 1 in 21 chance of these being winners. That's how the math works out. On average, don't get me wrong. I know some of you guys have minted 40, 50, 60 and are like, I have not won jack. And I apologize to you guys. Looking forward to the next time. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, here's the deal. If you did not, some of you guys may have won on this one and you're scraping and getting those dark put right into your wallet, and that's great. Some of you guys have been sitting on quite a few of these, and maybe you didn't win. That's usually not a bad thing, because now you have a higher chance. Well, you have the same chance, but a higher chance, if you will. No, actually, you have a higher chance, because think about it. If 1,937 fuel cells have just been pulled out of the lottery eligibility because they won, then you have a better chance of winning 3x and 6x. So every time there's a drawing, 1,937 fuel cells are pulled out. They've won and they're gone. They're taken out of the drawing. So you have a slightly better chance on 3, and then an even slightly better chance on 6. If you think about it that way. So the 6x. So like I said, everyone that won's going to win about 1 and a quarter dark here on the first one, 3 3/4 and 7.5 at their dark back, which is not, like I said, if you run the numbers and you are doing minting madness, you're a minting fool, you love minting, you can't get enough, you don't have enough fuel cells, and you realize that you get as many fuel cells as you can. Yeah, you're 1 out of 21 is kind of like the average. So, I mean, it is still random, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. Let's see who else is back here in chat. I'm so cursed, says Steve Stash. So, Steve Stash, how many did you? He says, my nephew won one. My sister-in-law won one also. Isn't that crazy? So, if they won one, they still might win another one in 2 and another one in 3. Steve Stash, how many did you mint in J4? I'm beginning to think that Steve Stash is looking at the wrong account or something. He's no way. No, but then again, Steve Stash did win the first big money event of Pink Miss Well. I won one. You won one. That's great. That's awesome. And hopefully you win more in the second and third drawing, Steve. But yeah, Steve won. He won a few things over here. He won the Pink Miss. He's the most winningest person in Pink Miss Well so far. I think. Let's see here. SJ, and then also Elizabeth and SJ. They also got paid out their stuff from the Pink Miss Well game right there. So anyway, yeah, good to see, good to know. Let's go into the Pink Miss Well game. You're going to notice something different here on Pink Miss Well. A couple things. When you connect your wallet here, looks like someone's already put in 7 tickets. You no longer have to approve or pay with die. So here, let me put in the other 3 tickets right here. Enter the game. This is all done with Pulse. So we ditched the die token, and so you can just play with straight up Pulse. So it's about 50 cents a ticket in Pulse. It's 18,000 Pulse, which is about 50 cents of Pulse to join. And so I'm going to confirm there, and unless someone else has already beat me. And we're waiting for the devs to turn this back to 100. But they've been working long and hard hours, and they're probably asleep right now. But if you see, here's 10 people. We have 10 people left. I have numbers 8, 9, and 10. And it says right now, it says the jackpot would be 0.213 dark. But this quote up here is coming off of PulseX. So we're working on updating this to the Pateus price feed of dark. So there will be a discrepancy between what is won or what's in the jackpot right here. You'll notice it's not die and dark, it's just dark. So it's still the 80% of this money of the pulse that's pooled goes and buys dark off the market and puts it in the jackpot. So yeah, these are the numbers that have won recently. They're all under 10 because we've been running these short games, these simulators, to work out the kinks and the bugs. But I'm going to shoot 5 right here, take out 5 right away. Right, nice rifle crack. Report. We hit fast.
Pause for me,
Confirm.
I'm saving it in my contacts so I can call you when I need.
All right, thanks, babe. My 10-year-old she got a new device today, and she's quite excited about that. So look, I took out 9. 1, 2, 4, 6, and 9 are all taken out. One of mine has been taken out. I still got 8 and 9 in the running, and then we're just going to, as soon as there's less than 10 or 5, these buttons, are going to go gray, and then we've got, every time you shoot the button, we were doing 30 cents to the collective. Now we're just doing like 7, 8 cents to the collective to make the fees lower. So especially because we've lowered the price of tickets to like 50 cents. So it doesn't make sense to buy a ticket for 50 cents and then pay 30 cents to pull the trigger. But 7.89 cents is not a bad donation, especially. I can't say too much on the subject. I'll just say that it's money going to the collective is a very, very good thing. Eliminated 5. The 5's gone. Let's click this other one right here, spinning. I can also move these down for you guys so that they don't just looks like a reverse swirling, a whirlpool up top. Check that out. Boom, eliminated 8. There we go. So I'm down to a 10, and then 7 and 3 are the 3. Let's just put them right down here like in a bowling ball. Looks like, yeah, bowling ball. It's now we'll pay right now. The fee in Pulse is about 0.5 cent, and then the fee to the collective is about 8 cents. So we'll confirm that one. We'll take out one more person. I'm hoping it's me. I don't like winning this game, which is weird. I would rather have the community enjoy it and win it and get that dopamine hit. Damn it. Okay, so we're down to 7 and 10. If you're number 7, let me know in chat. Let's see here. I had 13 winners. Dude, CryptoCat, way to go, dude. Way to go. Way to go, CryptoCat. All right, cool. So yeah, now we have 7. If you have 7, let us know in chat who it is, and maybe we'll do like a consolidation prize or something like that. But here we go. Nope, someone already did it. Someone shot the last one. I won. Oh shoot, I won. And as you can see, I got 0.173 of a dark token right now, which I believe 0.173. That's going to be like, I think that like I said, the market's lousy today. It's not good at all. And dark has been pulled down with everything else in the Pulse chain ecosystem down to like $12, I want to say, is what it is. So like I said, jump in here. Again, this takes 50 cents of Pulse to join. So if you guys want to jump in here, we can watch another round. There's only 10 tickets available. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm just gonna jump from tickets. So, like I said, here's the front page, agproject.io. You got the Pink Miss Well game. You got minting, which minting is not live right now. Minting will be live in 22 days and 7 hours. That's when you can start minting. Until then, you can pick up the J4 fuel cells off of Pulse Market app right here. And people may be listing more of these that are unscraped that could still have the lottery winning attached to them. So check that out. So that's the front page. Here's the Pink Miss Well game, which again, we're feel free to load up on this one right now. We're going to get this backed up to 100 tickets. And so that'll be 100 times 50 cents is $50. I think it'd be like a $50 game, basically, like the whole pool, and then 80% of that would be going to buying dark off the market and paying it to the winner, and then 20% goes to the team, which has been basically spending that money on dark. It looks like. Go here to the collective communities, the collective, and let's see what's going on here. Yeah, 3 people. Let's go up here. 41 members. We've been stuck at 41 for a while now. So be the person that bumps us into 42. That would be cool. And then, of course, let's go through the charts real quick. Pink Miss Well is taking a breather here. For all of you guys that are looking for a pullback or a retrace on Pink Miss Well, this might be the best we get in a while. And that's in Pulse. Here's in dollars. Yeah, we're back under 0003 right here. And so yeah, nice. Someone tell me where the energy is leaving the community. Tell me who's dumping, who's selling, and what they're converting this into. Are they converting it into ETH and moving it, bridging it out? Are they converting it to stable coins and bridging it out? Whenever we see the whole market go down, that means energy is leaving our ecosystem right here. So yeah, you can see that that's Pink Miswell, Dark and Pink Miswell still sitting on over $100,000 of liquidity. That's not bad, but it's down from about 14, 15 bucks to 12 bucks. That might be a great price. It might go lower, it might pump back up. I never know. I used to think I knew, even regarding the token scarce as dark, but the market's going to do what the market's going to do for now. Let's see here. Yeah, Dark and Wrapped Pulse. This one only has $1,000 of liquidity. I bet you this is the one that you're going to see the biggest drop on right here. Nope, it's also at 12. So it's come on down here, back down to the $12 range. Actuator. Let's check Actuator. Is it pulling Actuator down? Yep, it's pulling it down to this previous support level right there. So that's being pulled down. Let's see, Dark and Dat. There's $14,000 of liquidity with Dark and Dat, and it too is right there at 12 bucks. Dark and Nope. This one has almost 10K of liquidity, and it's actually not down as hard as the other ones. It's actually at 1247, which isn't bad. And here's something that's not really fair, but if you look at it against Nope, then look at this. Nope's doing better today. It's going down against Nope today, right there. So check that out. Let's see. Homie Don't Play Dat. Homie Don't Play Dat is doing pretty well. It was doing pretty good when I checked it earlier. It's coming down again, being pulled down by the whole market. It's got a lot of liquidity with Pulse, as you can see right here, 30 grand of liquidity. So Hart's Law is going to pull everything that's tied together, down and up. So that one's down a little bit, but Dat is a great token to be farming right now. Hex, where's our Hex at? Oh, Hex. Oh, honey. Hex was doing so good. Just doing so good. And now, man. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys are watching the Watchdogs in Pulse. Yep, is going to look very similar to Nope. They got a lot of liquidity provided there. Yep, and Pulse has a few grand of liquidity, and it's got that pull down, that nasty yank down to the bottom. Not cool, bro. Not cool market. Not cool. And then of course Pulse. Here's Pulse. Same thing. We have that elephant trunk, and then we started to fight it, and then bam. I don't know who this is or what this is. I don't think it's related to Ethereum. Let's look at Ethereum's price. Or maybe I could just look up WETH on there. Yeah, it's not doing. It's still sitting around the 1800s right now. Yeah, it came up from 1400 and it's licked. Here's 18 above 1800, back up above 1800, and now it's still above 1800, but just it's kind of going back up to tap 1850. It looks like. And remember, it's May 2nd. They're supposed to drop. Is it Pecror, something like that? It's supposed to drop. It's a big update in 5 days. So in 5 days, we'll find out. Did they deliver? Does the price take off from there? Or did they deliver and it's sell the news event? Or did they deliver and no one cares? It's this market just doesn't make any sense lately. I am 7. Smo, I'm so sorry for taking you out. Smo, I'm so sorry. I will I'll send you a consolidation price. How's that sound? Yeah. And Smo has been absolutely killing it. I have 2 new shorts on YouTube that I'm going to start posting. Thanks to Smo Spider. Max, I would like to play. Besides Pulse, what other token do I need to play? Just Pulse. You used to need Pulse and Die, and then we took the die out. Peanut butter die on base. No, you don't need PB die on base. Yeah, just Pulse. Pulse is the only token you need to play now. Could you share the contract address, please? The contract address for Pulse or for the website? Because this is the website right here. Let me copy that one, and I'll put it in the comments here. Boom. There we go. That was my first time playing it, lulz. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, CryptoCat 46, 100%. Petra update, that's what it is. May 7th, Petra update. We will see what's going on. The contract address, what is the contract address for Pulse? I mean, when you look at the here, it's always the Wrap Pulse, but do Wrap Pulse and Pulse have the same contract address? Let me know in chat if you would. Let's see here. Thanks, XT. Great job, CryptoCat. Yeah, great job. We got someone here in the green room. We'll pull up for a second. How are you doing today, Hexty? Did you win any of the baby lottery?
I did not win, and I'm glad. And here's why: because I can celebrate the winners, and I'm waiting for lottery drawing 3. And by the way, the collective does speak to me through the blockchain. Thanks, brother.
All right. What is the collective telling you through the blockchain?
Oh, that dark is the place to be. You don't have enough dark. I don't have enough dark. And the pink mist whale is going to make a splash and continue doing so.
I like where you're headed there. We have 4 tickets out of 10 in here. Like I said, this is supposed to be 100 tickets, but we didn't put it back after the testing today, so it's still at 10. So enjoy a 50-cent game that's going to be worth $5. You know, only a little bit of dark is going to hit the wallet, but that's okay. It's basically kind of like going to a bake sale at the grade school, you know, just giving the kids your quarters and nickels and participating. So here we go. We got 7 now. There are 7 participating. There's room for 3 more in here, and then we'll just. It doesn't take long to go through 10 tickets. Actually, it doesn't take that much longer to go through 100 with that 10x button. But you know, we can't use the 10x on this game because there'd be no winner. It would wipe everybody out.
Also, the collective is celebrating. It's the first Saturday in May. We got just a little under 2 hours to post. So what I need in the chat, I need you guys, especially Smo, Miss Lady Luck, I need you to go on the odds for the Kentucky Derby, and I need 8 names. I'm going to be basically doing a sucker bet. I'm going to have 8 horses drawn from the community here. Win place show $2. I've actually picked the winner 3 times in my life, but I've lost money because of the way mutual betting is. If you bet on the odds favor with mutual betting, once the house takes its cut, you can actually lose money on your bet. Nonetheless, though, so if you are on the odds table and they're changing and it's going to get crazy the next 90 minutes, please only provide a name of a horse that has at least 7-1 odds or greater, please. Not 7-2, because that just works out to like 4.5. And I want to have fun, and I'll post if we've got winners. But Lady Smo, look at that horse. You can pick any horse you want, even if it's an odds-on favor. And I might actually put a trifecta on that horse.
All right, you
But we got to
heard
hurry.
first.
I got to get to my off-track betting site here in about 90 minutes.
Yeah, if you want to help Hexty Armstrong choose some horses, look at this. I was going to wait till you're done talking to Snipe, but someone's already sniped number 9 out of this circle.
Mm-hmm. It's race 12, 402 post time. If you're That's the Kentucky Derby today. It's usually the second or third race at the end of the racing card.
There we go. There we go. 1, 5, 7, 8, and 10 are out of the game. Another thing that was suggested that we're working on is an in-game chat. So at this point, I think we're looking at embedding an in-game chat somewhere here, so you guys can chat using your wallet addresses in here and have some fun. So that was something that was suggested by the community. Eliminated number 2.
And brother, in about 3 minutes, I'm going to have a special reveal from my workbench here at Facility 42. I got some exciting stuff to reveal to the live on stream.
Nice. And we're down to 3 and 6 here in the game. Let me put this as fast. Confirm that one. Here we go. We're about to find out who has won round number 9 and gotten a chunk of dark. A little chunk of dark, about 17% of a dark. It'll be really interesting to see what the payouts are at the end of Journey 4 and see how much cash value each one of the fuel cells has. But we got 3 and 6 chasing each other around the outside. There we go. Number 6 won 0.172 dark. So not a bad bet. 50 cents in. Well, I don't even know how much that is. Let me go to Mateus and see what 0.172 of a dark is worth. All right, 0.172. Yeah, it's a couple bucks a dark right there, I think. So 50 cent wager, $2 payout a dark. Not bad at all. Of course, the odds are pretty good, 1 in 10, depending on how many tickets you buy. So yeah, not bad at all. Congratulations for getting that right there. The math is off though. I'm gonna have to talk to my devs because you should get about $4 of dark if my math is right. Yeah, you should be getting $4. So I'm gonna have to send a note out there to the devs, and we'll see. I mean, it's possible that they're still getting the other $2 back in Pulse. Let me check. I was doing some here. But yeah, you can see here's the dark that hit from my winning right there. But I don't see equal amount of Pulse. So yeah, so something's amiss. There should be $4 paid out. So this is why we do testnet. This is why we keep things cheap and low and break stuff when the stakes aren't as high. Wilhelm's in the house. I'm going to try to say this. Kine sieht Dingen zurück an die Albert Hexti. Hi, Max and crew. Hey, what's up, believe in yourself? Good to see you. Crypto Cat won. He says, nice, I won. Yeah, where's the monkey? So I am going to have to jump in there to the devs and just say, yeah, the jackpot payout is only 40% of the pot. Instead of 80. There we go. And then whenever they wake up and get back to their computers, they can read that and be like, oh, nuts. Yeah, so here's some of the shorts that I've been uploading from Smo. Thank you very much, Smo. Make sure you guys are going to Coin Market League every day and doing your duty and voting on these bad boys. Carpe diem. We love our carpe diem. We are not robots. We're not gremlins. Share that on X. Of course we will. Let's share that on X. Oh, it's good. After this, we'll go check and see what's for sale over at Zero X Bistro. Do you know why Star Wars was released episodes 5, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3? In charge of scheduling Yoda was. That's pretty dang funny. Good one, Triplet Dad. Good one. Let's go back here and vote. Let's see. So Carpe Diem's made up to 9. It's been hanging on to 9. Dark's down at 15. We're not getting the votes that we had before. We were in the top like 4 for a while there. People were having a lot of fun pushing that up on the ranks right there. So we'll post that one, of course. And then we love our hex. Big fans of hex around here. So we're going to post the hex. We'll have to check on our actuator farm here too and see where it's sitting. Sometimes when the prices go really, really bad, the yield goes way, way up. So Hocus Pocus Finance, of course, we love those guys. The Homie Don't Play That farms. We hope to have them on our show soon to talk about Magix farms because they have their own Magix token over there. So giving those guys some love. And then, of course, let's kill some of that. And boom. OX Bistro, what is on sale today? Talk to me, OX Bistro. We got Bribe on sale. We got Yep. I can't believe no one's bought up this yet. There's 2 million Yep still for sale. SQL, I don't know which one that one is, but it's out of the money. Dark's out of the money. King's out of the money. And then Bean and the other Dark for $1,000 is out of the money. If you guys want to sell, this is the place to sell. You can set your own prices. You can choose which token you want to receive as payment. See, like the Bribe token is in the money, and you can spend all of these different tokens on getting it. So if you want to get into the bribery farms and that's with Fast Abdul, check that out. When I onboard people now, the first thing I have them do, besides write down their seed words in a safe location, is I say, go set up an account with Coast. Set up an account with 0x Coast. That's a place to change. I'm going to stop using the word on ramp and off ramp because apparently that's stupid. And I'm just going to say this.
Who says that's stupid?
Richard Hart.
Oh, Richard Hart.
Yeah.
Well, what else are we going to call it?
Buying with bank money is what he says we should say. So if you want to buy crypto with bank money, you can use 0x Coast. If you want to sell your crypto for bank money, you can use 0x Coast. So yeah, check that out. That's a good one.
Now there's some benefits too. Remember, there is a slight fee on Old Glory if it's under a $200 cash deposit. You use a barcode. And I know some people, you don't always have $200. I just want to let you know it's very reasonable. It's like $3. And there's also a fee over on OX Coast, 0x Coast, but you can make that up by minting your CST right there instead of buying pulse chain tickers, and then swapping your CST on an exchange, or even at OX Bistro or whatnot. There's ways to get rewarded for using that system. But literally in 3 minutes, I go from a barcode. I put cash on the counter. I get a barcode receipt. I get a email from or a text from Old Glory saying that the funds are available. And then when I send it over to Coast, within 90 seconds, I got an email. Hey, your OTC deposit has cleared.
It sounds like we need a video of this process. We need a video tutorial of going from cash to pulse. That would be cool. Looks like actuators paying 76% on the 7,000s, 74% on the 5,000s, and 74% on the 3,000s. And we're on day 1979. That was a good year. 1979 in hex. So hex has been around for 1,979 days. And of course, these are in hex days. These aren't from today. This isn't like 7,000 days from today. This is on day 7,000. So these are close to the Cuatro Cincos right here, the 7,000s. And we've made almost 15,000 actuator have been paid to our farm. And let's see how much hex we've got. We got 65.3 hex that we've earned off of that $30 of stake and $30 of hex. So $60 has earned us about 65 hex right here. And like I said, if hex goes to $1, which I think is totally possible, then that would be like $65 off of a $65 investment in just an interest. Just an interest here, not counting what actuator could go to. This is all bananas. Like the fact that people haven't tapped into this and really dumped all of their hex into this system blows my mind. Blows my mind. Let's see, we were at about $135,000 of liquidity with dark. Most of it combined with that $101,000 of Pink Miss Well, very tightly bonded there. And then on Pink Miss Well, it's just showing the pulse. And right now, Pink Miss Well's at about 41 grand on V2, almost 3 grand with dark. So it does show the dark V2, but it doesn't show the dark V3 on here. Other than that, I think I've covered just about everything going on in the ecosystem. Congratulations to everybody who, got paid out on this lottery, and congratulations to everyone who is going to get paid out at the end of the journey from the treasury. Because remember, the treasury yield is the cake, and the lottery is just icing on the cake. It's great, and it's tasty, and it definitely gives you a hit of dopamine. But the treasury and the long-term payouts into the fuel cells, I think, is where the smart money's going right now. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you want to tell them anything else before we hop off with a song maybe? Or let me see. There's 4 players left. Look at this. So people are playing right now. There's people sniping these, just still playing this game right now. 4 players are left right now. You can actually come in here and snipe even if you didn't buy tickets. You can connect your wallet and do a snipe. And then you can partake in the melee right here. Boom. It is crazy though, because 80%. So I believe this is right. I believe this amount up here, the 0.304 dark, I believe that's the 80% of the pot that goes to buy dark. And I think that somewhere it still thinks that it's sending 40% of the payout in DAI, but it's not. And so it'll be, I don't know, like I said, my devs are crazy, scary, smart. They're good at this kind of stuff. They'll have it whipped up into shape in no time, and in no time. So yeah, we're probably going to leave the price down at 50 cents a ticket and see how much engagement we can get, how many game rounds are played on average. And then, if demand calls for it, we might, have either another game that's up, maybe $1 game or something like that in Pulse. And I don't know. It just, like I said, we're really, this is kind of dynamic and like a living project. And we've been taking as much information as we can. Shout out to 1EB3 who won with number 5, round 10. And again, they got $2 of dark, which is not bad for the ticket, but depending on how many tickets they bought, we're gonna have to get that fixed so that it's $4 on this game. Or when we have 100 tickets, it'll be $40 of DAI that the winner walks with. So yeah, check that out. Yeah, other than that, okay, so we got a couple other very important guests here. Let me get these guys up here on stage. Mr. Cat 46 and Mr. Armstrong. How is it going, guys? What do you guys think about the lottery? Yeah. You cleaned up a little bit with these little babies.
people don't like the number 13, but I think number 13 is great. So,
13's my number, baby.
You know.
13's a good number. So, Max, you rubbed your face, but these are inbound. I got a new dark matter Byzantine chain, and I got this beautiful edition of the Pink Mist Well. I know you guys can't see it because it's darker than hell in my garage.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yeah,
that
I saw
better?
them working on those the other night, and I really love the colors. Those are beautiful. Now, like I said, if from now on, if you send anything to me, I'm going to keep it. I'm not reposting anything. I'm not drop shipping anything. Look at those. Look at those chains right there.
wow.
So Mr. Armstrong is going to have to. You're the judge, jury, and executioner now, sending these out. Oh, that's a beautiful Pulsex color right there.
That is cool.
Yeah. So like I said, I did resend those. So we had Bright Light that ended up with a chain, and we had Vets and Crypto end up with a chain that I sent them. But like I said, I don't want to share these out anymore. These are too cool.
Yeah, but
out.
but people are going to have a PO box or something for me to ship them out. Oops! Look at that! I slipped.
Yeah, they would have to send you some form of a shipping address.
Yeah.
DM to you. Sick Gear to one and only man Dingo says, me again. So Steve Stash can not win the lottery to save his life very well.
Wow.
But he is a Pink Mist Well master. He's been just nailing that thing. The first time we went up to the big game, which was $1 token.
Yeah.
He's the one that won the big one, besides the testing and the team that was doing a lot of the lower ones. So yeah, very good. We're going to see how many of these games just happen organically with the community that's in there, just like playing the game and seeing it spin. And sometime tonight we should have 100 players back on that globe.
Well, Mr. Pulseray, I'm actually going to send these off to the collective because I have a feeling between now and the end of summer, September, I think there's a good chance that some of us can probably meet up in the real world. I think we should maybe collaborate a little bit. There's a ton of us there's at least a dozen people that are close that I think would all feel safe and comfortable meeting up at a campground or whatnot. So I think we should do that.
20 people is a pretty good guess of the first meetup we had. If we have it somewhere in Idaho, Washington, Oregon, Utah, I'm
liking Idaho. Oh, Idaho's got a lot more availability, especially if it's last minute. Washington, your state parks and whatnot, the very good ones are full up almost a year in advance. Private ones are okay, but again, they're a little bit more expensive. But if we're trying to do like with that,
they might not approve of our application. If they catch any of these streams or our Twitter, they're gonna be like, yeah, not at this.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what's the Byzantine Empire?
Yeah, what's the Byzantine Empire?
Yeah, but I'm thinking Idaho, southern Idaho. Heck, even if we just do a day of dry camping, everybody can rough it for a day.
Well, I was looking at a campground in McCall.
Oh, McCall's beautiful. My uncle is actually buried up there.
This one's a little bit further out of your guys' range. Big Rock Candy Mountain. It's kind of in central Utah. But if we wanted someone like Triplet Dad to show up, he would definitely show up to Big Rock Candy Mountain because of all the side-by-side trails and the inner tube floating that we got going on.
I'm down for Utah. I've never been to Utah. I'd love to see any part of it. I do have I've got like 10 days off the week of 4th of July. I don't know if that works in anybody's schedule, but I've got like 10 or 12 consecutive days off.
Nice.
I'll be up in Canada,
You'll be in Canada for the 4th?
I'll be for the 5th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, if you subscribe to CryptoCat's YouTube channel, he's got videos of Utah.
I do.
and
I
a
have a
whole bunch
lot
of
of
other
Utah.
places that he's
Yeah.
been. He's got quite the travel channel there. If you guys look up CryptoCat 40, it's just CryptoCat 46, right?
Just
On
CryptoCat
YouTube.
46 YouTube. Yeah. I think you were my 100th subscriber, and I got notice from YouTube. You have
All
reached
right.
100. I think
Yeah.
There
I
we
got a
go,
half.
guys.
I think I got a quarter of a penny.
My
So
friend
yeah.
owns a campground in Moab, Utah, but it's got no hookups.
That's
Mm.
fine. We can dry camp for a couple days. You know, we're
Moab
the
is a
collective.
whole nother world too, that people just come from all over the world to hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Utah's a gorgeous place. Gorgeous place.
Yeah.
It's
Small,
Oh, yeah.
send me Smo,
almost
send us
almost-
some dates. Send me some dates. I can easily look at my inspector's calendar and do some horse trading. I can make almost anything happen.
Okay. Okay. Steve Stash also says I can take a carload of peeps into Zion.
Ooh,
Zion
where's
is amazing.
Find the
Yeah.
name
Okay.
of it. Yeah, Zion is not far at all from our place. It's 45
Hey,
minutes.
Smo, I can't see the I can't see the chat. What's your horse? What's the horse?
The horse?
Yeah,
Oh,
what's your Derby winner?
let's see here. Okay. Oh, I missed some of these up here. Here we go. Hang on.
Yeah, you got a bad
Yeah.
habit of scrolling.
Well, you know,
I'm
he's an
I'm just
astronaut.
saying.
He's
For
used to
someone
outer
with-
space, and now he's back
Yeah.
here on Earth.
I'm in
So
outer
what's the
space
horse
and
race?
I have
Yeah.
ADD. So the fact that I can finish one subject is a miracle. We got some love. Looks like it says Elizabeth says she won 1.25.
All right.
Awesome.
Excellent. In the money. In the money.
Petra will be huge. Can't wait. Turns the standard EOA wallets into smart wallets. What
Oh,
are the
wow.
EOA wallets?
Okay.
Do you guys know what EOA means? Ethereum compatible or?
I think what you can do is, if I remember right, let's say it's kind of like an OX Bistro where you can set up a smart contract to buy or sell trustless, trade a token, two tokens. The other counterparty has a token that you also value, but you're looking to do a little trade. I think it can execute like a trustless smart contract without it acts like a trustless escrow account. But there's other things you can do that too. It gives you the ability to basically make buys and sells automatically throughout a certain set point.
Okay.
The guys on the Pulse Chain Space had a guess that we're talking about smart contracts, because it limits what we can if we get access to that. It opens up a whole world of trading without hurting price.
Okay, cool. At least I won the baby game. I'm out of baby game too. Smo's got the crazy cat face, smile, wild cat face, Smo Spider, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, monkeys. Nice, I won. Great job. Okay, so yeah, we all are buy it with our bank. Yes. Okay. MetaMask is saying $1.39 to enter the game. Is that correct? No. Now there should be when you enter the game, it should be 50 cents of of pulse, so about 18,000 pulse, and then the fee, whatever the fee is on top of that. And then I believe the only time you pay a fee is like an 8 or 9 cent fee to do the elimination, to pull the trigger. So yeah, if it's charging $1.39 to enter the game, that's not the right game, or that's not the right, or you're buying 3 tickets, So if you're buying like 3 tickets, that would make sense. Yeah. Not talking about the bridge so much. Stop saying onboard so is cool. Me again. Yeah, he won that second one again. I like Max's idea of Big Rock Candy Mountain, and we're back. Okay, do the horse thing on DM, says
Okay.
Dash.
Yeah.
Direct message.
We can do that. Yeah.
Elizabeth won round 11. Way to go. Elizabeth went from not even playing to playing and winning a little baby chunk of dark. That's so cool.
Hey,
I know
can you
I'm
guys
not about
put your
horse.
horses, if you get into play, put your horses in the Telegram general chat, please.
Steve Stash says 54,000 to enter.
So that would be $1.
He might be right. They might have updated it or pushed an update to it here. Like, so for instance, let me try. I'll try entering the game. I'll buy a ticket, one ticket, enter game, and this one is saying 18,000 pulse, so about 46 cents, and then half a cent fee right now. So I wonder if you need refreshers. Do a hard refresh of your screen. Hold down Control and refresh it, and see if, because it shouldn't be charging you that much. Like this is 56 cents, or sorry, half a cent there, and then 46 cents for the ticket right now.
Yeah, that was yesterday's game, right? 54,000.
So yeah, we're up to the 11th one right there. Again, this payout's wrong by the amount of $2. So I'm gonna wait for the devs to wake up and get on with them tonight and see if we can get that fixed. And then we tried to change this to 100, but the one dev that does the front end, he's out. So when he comes back, we'll change this to 100 tickets and fill up this globe again. But for now, it's a cheap little, 50-cent game to play, and or less than 50 cents because the price of Pulse keeps dropping. But for now, yeah, it's we'll see how many of these we can get. I wonder if we can get to like 100 rounds of these cheap games.
He says you can see it on Otterscan. That's where it's showing up.
Mm-hmm. I think that's because he was the 10th ticket. So if you're the last ticket in, you trigger the buys and sells. Like you don't pay for everything. You trigger the buy over there of half of the dark, and you trigger something else as well, some other payment or something like that. So he might have been like the 10th person to join, which, like I said, so let me show that right now here. So if I have 5 tickets and I try to enter the game, obviously 5 tickets is going to be 90,000 pulse. But no, it's maybe, this one's only showing 231 to buy 5 tickets. And that would be the last person in. So,
All right, gentlemen and ladies, I'm going to sign off. I hope you have a blessed rest of your weekend. Great that we had. Congratulations to all those winners. We're all happy for you. We love winners here, and everyone in this community is a winner.
That's right.
And better luck on the next 2, because remember, every time you mint a fuel cell, it's a lottery ticket, it's a piggy bank, and it's a kick-ass piece of art made by.
I missed the mint though. How do I get my hands on a J4? I missed. Yeah, how would I get my hands on one?
You'd want to go to pulsemarket.app where you can see some for sale. But an even better way to get them right now is probably to buy Pink Miss Well tokens.
Yep.
And send them to the Pink Miss Well. I've heard that's damn near automatic lately. Since we hired since the collective hired a secretary, and not only is she attractive, she's efficient. So what's happening is those payouts are happening within the day, usually.
In crypto,
amazing.
In crypto, when a beautiful lady DMs you, block him. Yeah. Steve says, "Oh, my mistake." Let us know if it is showing 54,000. That's probably like buying much more than one ticket, I'm guessing. And cool, Elizabeth. Yes, very, very cool. It's cool to see that little. It's funny what $2 of dark hitting your wallet does to your brain and to your soul. It's cool. It's cool. I don't know. And like I said, we're going to be bouncing it back up to 100 players. So that would be a $50 pot, which means the winner would be getting $40 of dark.
Hey, Max, if you don't mind, Mr. Pulsar, if you don't mind, we over in either Twitter or TG, will you please confirm your post office box, please? Just I, I'd have to scroll forever to find the last time I sent a package out to Collective.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I think I sent one to Brightlight too. So I think Brightlight's like, I gotta send you a shirt, dude.
Yeah,
So I'll do
yeah.
that in Telegram, or there we are.
Whatever you prefer. Yeah, whatever you prefer. Just DM it to me, and I'll get this off to the Collective.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah, but let's really think about meeting up this summer.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. We had one anti-gravity meetup a long time ago, and it
In a
was
galaxy far away.
the Paris concert up in Salt Lake, and
Yeah.
there was four people from the Collective showed up, and I think five if you consider Jay. So five, and two of them were me and Jamie. So it like I said, it was historic though. I mean, it happened, and yeah, good times.
All right,
All right.
everybody. I gotta get to the UPS store, and I gotta get to my betting window. All right,
Okay.
congratulations once again. Like I said, everybody in here, this is a place where everybody belongs. If Pulsar Vision was good enough to take a risk on this old guy, we there's far better potential out there for us to grow as a community. Thanks for joining. Get the word out. This is a place just like Cheers where everybody knows your name, or at least your online handle.
That's
Yeah,
right.
your handle.
Good luck, XT.
Yeah,
On those
exactly.
ponies. Yep.
So again, I was hoping to have some more announcements today, but the Collective is still hacking away at the evil address right now.
And then there's still that donation that people can donate to the Collective too right?
Yeah, that one is posted in our Telegram, and it's also posted in on Twitter as well. I'll post it here in the chat as well. But basically, the only thing to send to this one would be Pulse. So check out. Should just send them a few bucks of Pulse, because you never know how far a few bucks of Pulse can go.
Especially if you buy today.
Someone evil like the evil address.
Today's a great day to buy Pulse, if you look at the charts. So
yeah, Pulse is on sale. Ping Miss Well is on its retrace. Everyone's like, when's Ping Miss Well going to dip again? Because they want those death candles to like 6 zeros that we used to have, thanks to the Pink Miss Well buying dark. And I think the Pink Miss Well is happy to sit on those and tie liquidity to dark and let scarcity play itself out.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Here's the one right here. It's pinned in our Telegram, and it ends in ED16.
Okay.
Copy it right here. And we'll take a look at that as well. Paste that one right there. So let me share my camera, my screen again here. There we go. And we'll go to one of these pulse chain scans right here. Oh, ED16, this is it right here.
Okay.
So had 1.1420. So I don't know if someone said 420, but now it's got 1.56 right here. And as you can see, these pulse right here, there's 1 million, there's 500,000 pulse. Very, very cool. But one of these is the game, the Pink Miss Well game. So I believe this one right here is the Pink Miss Well game. It sent 1 million. I could be wrong though.
Wow.
But I think that was when we were doing 10,000 pulse. So yeah, that's about $3. $3. And like I said, you guys would be amazed at what something like that'll do in this right here. As far as the effect it might have going forward on the evil address in the collective.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. You don't have enough J1s through J4s. You're getting a good. I mean, what is it right now? So if you were to buy 1.1 dark, it'd be about 12, right? On $12, it'd be about 12.
It'd be $1.20 plus 12, so it'd be $13.20.
No, you're right. Yeah, $13.20. So about $13.20, and you could go buy $13.20 and go to pulsemarket.app, and you could buy these ones off the market with dark. Or like I said, you could just send Pink Miss Well token to the Pink Miss Well. So you go on here. What's Pink Miss Well trading at right now?
29, I believe. So
yeah,
29 times 50. Maybe 1450, 1475 for 50,000. That's like top of my head. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just say roughly $300, right? So $300. This is actually more
300
expensive
for $1 million, right? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and $1 million would get you 20 plus
20 and 2 dark.
Yeah.
So if you're doing the math, yeah.
Yeah, if you took like $300 and then divide it by 20, you get 15. So you'd be paying $15 J4 through here. So right now, the better deal is through these two right here for sale on Pulse Market app. So you might want to snatch those before, and one of these may or may not have won the lottery. They're live lottery tickets. But after that, you might have to go this route right here, the Pink Miss Well. Sending this token to the Pink Miss Well's address. And
I hear the secretary is pretty quick at getting your NFTs to you, so that's a bonus.
Say that again.
The secretary, you said, was sending them out fairly quickly for people. So
yes.
Yep.
Yes. So that's it. Right now, the better deal is there's 2 of them for sale here, and then after that, looks like we're just going to be doing the Pink Miss Whale route right here as the lottery goes up and things like that. So yeah, get them while they're hot. The thing is, like you could have got them for 1 dark during the minting phase, but that's over. And you can still get 1 J5 fuel cell for 1 dark coming up in 22 days. 22 days.
Wow.
About 22 days, 23 days till you can mint J5s, but the J5s just aren't going to have the kind of yield that the J1s through 4s have.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not financial advice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool. I better go sell some air fryers so I can do that.
Yeah. Speaking of air fryers, has anyone heard from Patrick? I'm going to reach out to Patrick's air fryers and stuff and see how he's doing. I haven't heard from him in our community for a little bit.
I haven't heard.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him. Why does the jackpot say 0.3 dark? Because it's messed up. Because it's supposed to be 0.3 dark and it's paying out half of that. And that's one of the things that we need to fix when the devs wake up. So I don't know where that other 0.17 dark is going, but it's blockchain. So it's going somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah, thank you for bringing it to our attention. Oh my gosh, me and Steve Stash got to go grab some lunch somewhere and hide some more stickers in the neighboring towns and villages. See if anyone finds them and takes a picture and sends them to us. You might, if you find a sticker out and about, take a picture of it and send it to us. It'd be great to see where the collective is infiltrating, what cities they're infiltrating. Yes, we do. Awesome. All right, cool. I'm going to play us out on. Trying to think of what's a good one? What's a good song for today?
Well, probably AJ's City Rips. You know, that Dark Matter song.
Yeah,
is a perfect song for today.
Do you mean Darkness Falls or the
yes,
other
Darkness
one from
Falls.
Figure?
Yeah, Darkness Falls. I was singing in the shower the other day.
It's got a great melody and a good bridge too.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, let's do that. Let's throw that up here. Oh, I've got to leave my no, I'm back to the general chat here. Let's go to AJ's. I haven't said I know it's pinned to somewhere in the general chat, but it's easier to find just on his DMs right here. So yeah, enjoy Darkness Falls, kids, and we'll see you next time.
All right, here we go.
Dark matter calling in the still of the night. Frequencies, fire, fuel cells ignite. Dark token shimmers, stars beyond flicker. The address which holds the evil unfolds. Strength in arms not quivering. Evil never minting its whore. Down this dark and dreary road, jackpots found their simmering. Hit the button, claim its share. Gravity hover in the cosmic air. Fuel cells burn. Brightness lights the rays. Dark matter tells this risky embrace. You've run deep in this sequential daydream. Vaporize, hold an enticing heroes fight. Which will it be? Mystified in these crypto frequencies. This lottery spin phase by phase. Evil address real in half the days. Winning mounds of unscraped sits. A dormant prize in this cosmic pit. Minting windows, chance takes flight. Fuel cells bloom through the coded night. Burn it, keep it, your mind is such a mess. How long can this go on? Fuel cells burn, brightness lights the rays. Dark matter tempts this risky embrace. Chills run deep in this sequential daydream. Vaporize, hold an enticing heroes fight. Which will it be? Mystified in these crypto frequencies. Scrape button glows, this chance to seize the loot. Evil stash rolls to the next group. Bigger pots, the winners rise. Higher stakes light up the skies. 33 phases, the finite journey's arc. Pulse chain thrives through the endless dark. Holder's choice, the stars align. Anti-gravity's ours, by this the grand design. Fuel cells burn. Brightness lights the rays. Dark matter tempts this risky embrace. Years run deep in this sequential daydream. Vaporize, hold an enticing hero's fight. Which will it be? Mystified in these crypto frequencies.